Hello everyone, this is Michelle with Stamped For You. Just wanted to touch base with everybody super quick. This is just a tour of the website to give you an idea of where we are now and where we're headed. We are brand new. I've been doing this for about a year and just decided that it might help me when I have the baby in March to have other people that are advertising for me, and I can just maintain the website and inventory and do the jewelry, which is the part I love. So I apologize in advance for the noise in the background. That's why I'm not going to necessarily start having conference calls right away, so we don't have a lot of interruptions. But to get started, this is our just homepage. It has a slideshow, which I might add more photos to. These were done by a professional photographer. She's amazing, local here in Arizona. Her name is Sierra. But let's just start. If you had a recruit that you needed to help get set up and going, and another affiliate that's interested in joining, you would have them scroll down to the bottom where it says company info, and it says become an affiliate. I have checked to see if we can make this its own tab, and currently that's not an option. I'll keep bugging and seeing if I can make that happen. But they would click continue, enter their email address and password, and continue again. I can go through these steps on a different tutorial, more in depth, but the problem that I'm seeing is that people start filling it out, they get their customer account set up, which has their address information, name, things like that, and then they stop and think they're done. There is going to be a screen that on the top says website, and they can skip that part. I need to try and see if we can get that removed as well. It's just if you had your own domain that you wanted to advertise from, that's where you'd put your website, for example. But they can skip that and go right to where they enter their social security number and continue on the process. And once they complete that, it should give them a screen that says it takes 24 hours for their store to be set up. That is not true. It is basically instantaneous, so they can log into this website up here where it says login and register. And once they put their email and password in, they can click My Account. And under My Account, they're going to see down about here, View My Affiliate page. And once they click that, there'll be a box, and underneath that is their link. Now, you'll notice that our links right now are pretty icky. This is temporary. I did have a different domain under MNK Stamped Treasures. I wanted to make this not so personalized for me. I wanted to make it more general for you guys, so it is now Stamped For You, but it takes time to get the new domain set up, so I apologize for that. Looks like my screen's going to go a little blurry. There we go. Okay, so back to what the whole point of this one is for. If you're on our homepage, you see our slideshow, just some beautiful examples of our what I would kind of call our men's lines. Our bottle openers are great for men. As well as just some other goodies there. All right, just last night I added a monthly specials tab. In the future, this may only be one item where I buy, for example, for St. Patrick's Day, a clover charm, and we essentially just offer them $5 off our regular price, which is $15, and that $15 includes personalization and one charm as well as their jewelry. So for $10, they would still get their jewelry, their personalization, and the charm that is special for that month. So again, for example, the clover, maybe in February to get ready for March. This month, what I chose to do is try and get rid of some of my one-onlys to clean up our Create Your Own section. So these items, I have about 38, I think I counted, different pieces available. There's only 28 or 29 that are going to show up on the site because I have some that I have multiple quantities in, not very many. For example, I have 5 triple hearts, 2 fancy puffs, and the word love, I think I have 4 of those. The rest of them are one only. So if you see something you like, or if your customer's interested, have them grab them. You do still get your discount off this, so this is a great way to have a piece to show off for potential local customers, as well as gifts to give your family and friends. The bottle openers, I simply have them separate because, again, it's something that we're going to carry probably, all the time as long as they sell. I can add different styles as these get more popular, as we get more, we get noticed more. But I just wanted that to kind of stand out because that's not something that would have a charm. We may even look at the pricing at this, but these are more expensive for me to get because they're a heavier piece. They're stainless steel. And again, I apologize for the noise. We might have to redo this. But they're stainless steel, and they cost more also for me to ship as well as to receive them. In our jewelry section, basically this is where we're going to put kind of our best sellers. So everyone still gets to choose if they want a necklace, bracelet, bookmark, or keychain. But for example, owls are very popular right now, so I'm always going to have an owl option. As you scroll down here, instead of just having one owl available, I do have several for them to choose from, but they need to make sure they note that they want, for example, top row, third from the right on their checkout page. So the one difficult part about this business is there's so many options. It does make the personalization not as easy to do, and I don't want to have 15 different owls posted in this section. I'd rather just post the one, and if we see that we sell one owl more than any other, maybe we'll keep to that owl instead. But that's basically the goal of this page, is to be our best sellers, the stuff that's not going anywhere, for examples for them to see, but they can still, again, choose, if they wanted both of these to be a necklace or a keychain, or both of them to be a bookmark. They don't have to be the same. They can be one of each. It doesn't matter. But again, these are just kind of our best sellers, things that aren't going anywhere. Now, the other caveat to that is if something just simply does not sell, then we'll get rid of it when it's gone. I'm going to do create your own last. The clearance section is, again, a bunch of one-onlys that I've made up for advertising purposes. For example, some ideas of what they could put with charms. So these are items that if I can make more room in my inventory and have some more money to invest, we get to have more options on our website. The pre-sale tab, again, brand new. These are the pre-sale tabs, and when I get to the create your own, there's two things that you guys have said that might work. And so we're going to try them. So if you guys have feedback, please give it to me so we can make things happen. So in the pre-sale section, basically what this is it's a lot of items that I do have on order. However, it takes time for me to get them in the mail. I don't pay extra for them, so I don't have to charge our customers extra. But I've ordered mom, dad, I think possibly daughter and grandma for sure. I've ordered 10 bracelets, I think, so we can switch them out for necklaces, bracelets. They can do whatever they want there again. And again, once I get them in, they can be a bookmark or a keychain as well. Because if I'm going to give my dad one, for example, I'm going to give him, a keychain, because that's what he would actually use. The leather bracelets, I got a lot of great feedback from you guys. Let's see if we can sell them. I do have probably about 50 of these on their way in 10 different styles already. The goal here, again, is to see, if I only bought 3 of the guitar, for example, but there's 10 people out there that want them, I need to get them ordered now and then keep more on hand than I originally thought. Similarly, you guys may like the elephant and it may not sell, so we won't keep that one. This is a place where we can see what do we want to keep and what do we want to get rid of. Finally, the floating lockets I added as well, that I did go ahead and purchase just a couple of these. What I'm going to try and do is see if I'm able to fit a circle in the owl that I can buy my own circles and stamp anything that we want that fits, obviously. So if that's the case, we will for sure offer the owl as well as probably a circle that we can personalize, not just with the generic stamps that other companies offer, family, love. We'll be able to put names, initials, dates of births, whatever people want. Obviously, the bear and guitar are just for fun. My prices will be below what I've seen other companies offer. However, these are a larger investment than most of my other pieces, so, per piece, so we need to see if they're going to sell before I'll invest in them. If these sell well, my goal as far as charms, honestly, I don't plan on having an inventory of 100 different styles at 5 each or 20 each or whatever the case may be. I think my goal would be to kind of keep it at maybe birthstones as well as, again, bestsellers type of thing. Clover for St. Patrick's Day, Christmas one, owls right now are hot, whatever, moon, whatever's really going to be a seller for us. If they want more things, they can either do kind of a pre-sale option in the create your own section, and I'll order it for them, or they can order it from a different company, as these are pretty interchangeable. Finally, the create your own section. This is where two things. Things can get kind of tricky. However, this is where we get the endless possibilities from. I mean, you've seen I only have 4 bottle openers. My jewelry section maybe has, 20 items in it right now. Clearance has, 10, 15 items. Those are going to continue growing as I get time to add stuff. There's a lot of different things that went into getting this up and running. That's why I wanted to get some people on board to kind of just see what you guys thought and get some ideas. That's where, the best things happen. We'd have a pre-sale section for, just because of you guys. Then once our domain goes live, hopefully this will just blow up, and you'll challenge me to keep up with you guys. First, I want to note that I'm going to try and figure out how to get these in the order that I want them. I want the jewelry choices. I want the jewelry choices to be first. So necklace, bracelet, keychain, bookmark. And then the shapes are here for them to choose. Right now I have them just together. In the future, I'll have, when we get some of my one onlys, we won't have these many items to offer. We're going to stick with circles, squares, hearts, crosses, puzzles, the things that do sell for sure. And those will hopefully be their own option. It just kind of depends. I don't want this to get to where it's too hard to understand what they need to do. I may need to figure out if we can put a banner up here that gives them directions on, first choose your jewelry, next choose your shape, and last choose your charm. And they need to note what all they want in their checkout. So let's go through an example. If I'm a customer and I want to order a bookmark, I'm going to add that to my cart. And then I'm going to go back to the create your own section. And I'm going to choose my shape. And my sister-in-law absolutely loves to both read and write. So I'm going to give her the heart. And finally, I'm going to go for a charm. And just to get through this kind of process quickly, I will pick her birthstone, which is February, and I'll add that to my cart. So up here, we'd go to my cart to check out, or view cart here. Let me get this out of here just so we're cleaned up a little bit. Obviously, I've been fiddling around with things. But we're here, we have my item that I've created. Each piece is $5. Basically, that's just to get us back to our quote-unquote regular price, which is $15 for the personalization as well as a charm. So it's the same price. They're not getting charged more for creating their own. That's just our base price for now. The caveat here is going to be when you go to check out and you've got your 3 pieces in there, there's going to be a spot where, I'm sorry, I clicked the wrong button. I'm hoping it'll come up on this next screen. No. Okay, one more screen forward. So I'm not going to fill all this out for you guys, but once I enter my name and billing information and all those goodies, they can create an account so they do not have to do this again. The next screen is going to have their personalization options, which they can choose right there. They're going to type in that I want the bookmark to say, I don't know. I love words. I don't know. I love reading. I love writing. Whatever I want this to say, whatever you want that person to see that you say. And then that I want the February birthstone. So both those items need to be noted in the checkout process. Where things will get tricky if we get super busy is if people are not, they're not adding on their personalization and charms. They should have to put something there before they can check out. I should have it as a mandatory field. But if they forget to put that they, if they ordered a jewelry piece instead, and they forgot to put that they want a necklace, I think what we'll do in the future is I'll have notes on these that if they do not choose, it's going to default to a necklace. That's only if we get super busy. Otherwise, my goal would be to reach out to you as an affiliate and ask you to ask your customer what it is that we're missing off their personalization. For those of you who have placed orders, I've done this with you, just double-checked on the items that we're missing. Goal 2 is when you guys order, you get to see this process. You can also just put some items in your cart like I just did and go walk through the process so you can at least see what your customer would see. and that way you can help them when they have questions. Just a couple more notes on the Create Your Own tab. Definitely, not only did I learn this in working in jewelry before, but even feedback from you guys. 18-inch necklaces are the default in that if you bought a necklace at the store with a chain, 90% of the time it's going to come with an 18-inch necklace. It usually sits right at people's collarbone. However, obviously when people are different sizes or just have a different preference, they may want a longer chain. This right here is the necklace that I have a bulk of, the one that's pictured. So that's what goes out first for 18-inch necklaces. These are already cut and have the clasp on them. That's why they're my 18-inch necklace. However, under longer chain, which is something that they can add to cart. So now let's, I'll go ahead and add that. We'll pretend we're doing a necklace. In this section, it tells them that they have the opportunity to get anything over an 18-inch necklace up to 30 inches. They will get this style instead, since that's the style I have a bulk of, again, that I can cut and add the clasp to and send to them. Benefit of this chain is actually a much more quality chain. It's thicker, it's heavier. It's also rhodium plated, which is super duper strong, and it does not tarnish. It is actually what they use to plate white gold in, so it keeps its luster, because white gold actually turns yellow after time. Not all the way yellow, but yellowish. So again, in our cart, this time, for example, we would have either a regular jewelry product or we would have had a necklace up here just to give us our base amount. Then we added the longer chain. And again, at checkout, they're going to need to note what length they want. Hopefully that kind of clears up some questions or concerns or what have you on that. Currently, I have my animal section completely up to date. I will maybe have a hearts and love section after Valentine's Day or our January sales are over, but those are already photographed and ready to go. I have sports and hobby up and running, which I'm not even seeing on my screen. Might have to fix that. But the rest of them, I've got lots and lots of work to do to add to get you guys some more opportunities and options for the Create Your Own section. So I know that this is my work in progress section, folks. I'll keep you updated as I get them done. But I did want to get, just some things in there for you to be able to use. The other thing I'm not seeing, oh, there it is. Finally, I guess, our rep kit in a sense, or it was a suggestion that we have a rep kit. I don't have a way to add a product to just your back office where only you guys can see it. So this is something you can utilize as a selling tool for a discount or multiple gifts. If someone's trying to order for Christmas time or multiple birthdays, they can get 4 pieces at $50 instead of $60. So that's your customer price. You guys get 25% off this. So you're saving $10 off the top of my regular price, which is what would happen if you built your own carts and ordered out of here. So you get $10 off, plus you get your extra 25% off. These are great for, again, just yourself to show off, gifts for family and friends. But finally, if you want to build an inventory for vendor events, for example. Okay, so that being said, one more quick note. If we go to our corporate page, Stamp For You corporate page, and you look at your photos, in an effort, again, to kind of clean up our one-onlys and get some bestsellers going, I have an affiliate pricing only section. This is a better opportunity for you guys to buy for yourself or others or create a kit for vendor events. As your first item is $12 and any additional items in that same shipping is only $7. Regular prices, again, are $15. When you get your discount, I think you're looking at $12.25, and then you add on your shipping and you're just over $15. So I'm discounting your first piece $3 in addition to your already discounted price, and then more than half off your additional items. And that being said, it's time to go. Let me know if you guys need anything. Thanks.